Hello, it's me, Mr. Egg, and you've caught me here on Soy Diamond with a couple of my beautiful staff from the pub. And today's video, we're going to be talking about some of the stranger things that you might have seen going on in... Oh, excuse me. Careful. Some of the stranger things that you might have seen going on in Pattaya bars. Why do the girls do it? I mean, you see it in the bars, you see it in the go-go's, not just in Pattaya, but all around Thailand. And today I'm going to be investigating what I call bar superstitions. Now, me personally, I'm not very superstitious. Oh, excuse me. Take that. So join with me as we look at some of the more weirder things that you might have seen in Pattaya bars. Oh, look now, it's a rainbow. What? Oh, forgot. The Thais think that if you point at a rainbow, then it's bad luck. In fact, it's such bad luck, they say you might even lose your finger. I mean, how stupid is that? I want to tell you a story of when I was working as a go-go bar manager at Baby Dolls. So this must have been around 2012, maybe a bit later, 2013. And there was a particularly attractive, small girl that worked there. Very small and very pretty. Rather like Dow, actually. And this girl was very, very popular in the bar. Everybody wanted her to come and sit with them. And everyone wanted to buy her a drink, etc., etc. And then I noticed sometimes that she acted very strange, and she had a lot of strange things that she did. And one of them was that she kind of walked all over the bar all the time, and I couldn't work out why. And then I realised what was going on because I asked the Mamasan. So what I thought I'd do is I kind of recreate what was going on there. So let's just pretend that Chu here is my Mamasan. And by the way, I always used to have my Mamasans with big microphones. That was one of the things I always did. So, Mamasan Chukap, I really like this girl over here. She's very sexy, very small. I like. Can you ask her to come and sit with me? I'll buy her a drink.
No. Huh?
Yeah. But I've asked her to sit. I've asked her to sit here, but she's coming round. I don't. And this used to frustrate me all the time because it looked as though she was walking away from me. But then I actually asked the Mamasan, and I says, Mamasan, why does this girl do that? And she said, this girl is so superstitious that she will only walk anti-clockwise around the bar. So even when she was just walking to go home, she would walk around the bar in this way. It was all superstition in her head. Anyway, I've got a Dow here now. So Dow, would you like a drink?
Yeah.
She'd never say no. Let's just go back to the go-go bar that I used to work at back on Soy 15, Baby Dolls, back 2012, 2013. And when I first got there, I noticed something very strange in the bar. Up by where they had the Buddha and the king, where they used to put garlands of flowers, there used to be children's toys. And I always used to think that was very strange. And I remember we had 3 Mamasans there, and I asked one of the Mamasans, I said, what's all with all the kids' toys? And she said, oh, one of the Mamasans here, elderly lady, she fancied herself a little bit as a fortune teller and somebody that could talk to the dead. Now, a fortune teller in Thai is called Modu. Literally, Mo means doctor, and Du means see. So Modu is, I don't know, doctor that can see. But not only that, she was Gulman. And Gulman in Thai is somebody that can hear the voices of children, even though they can't see them. And at least on at least 2 occasions, this Mamasan was almost completely possessed by these voices. And this was when all the customers were there, and she would start going crazy, almost like, you know, you've seen these witch doctors in Haiti. She was like, she could hear these voices, and it was terrifying her, and she would lie down on the floor and start crying, and it was all a bit embarrassing for the customers, really. And I sometimes, you know, wondered if it was true or whether she was maybe sort of trying to make herself out to be a little bit spooky, so the girls were maybe a little bit more scared of her, which I thought was actually quite a good idea, because the girls were very, very scared of this Mamasan. There was a little joke that me and another Mamasan had between us, because we didn't believe any of it and we thought she was just having a laugh. And we used to sometimes be talking together like I'm talking now, and I say, Mamasan, everything okay? And we go, hold on. Oh, I can hear the voices again. The voices. One of the things that you may have seen in a go-go bar is when, usually at the beginning of the evening, say after this bar has been set up, you'll get girls walking around the stage, and let's just pretend that the pool table is a stage, and they will be walking around 3 times around the stage, and while they do it, you'll have an awful loud banging as some of the customers will be banging ashtrays, and other staff will be banging glasses and making a lot of noise, and the girls walking around the stage at the same time. In fact, I couldn't get the girls to do it this time. Sometimes they're even naked, which was great, because sometimes the Mamasan would choose one of the dancers to be completely naked, which was always nice, but I've usually seen her naked on the stage anyway. Sometimes they'd choose one of the service girls, so I got to see all the service girls in all together as well. It was great. Not quite sure why they do this particular superstition. I mean, I think it's because they want to get rid of ghosts and evil spirits in the bar, but I'm not sure. So one of the things that you might have seen in the bar is this. When it's somebody's birthday, they get money and they put it around a garland of flowers, just like Dow is going to do now. And I've always wondered why that is. In fact, I never saw this in the early times when I came in the 1990s, but it seems to have something that's come across in the last sort of 20 years or so. And you also see, if you go to a market or you go to a big shop, you see money trees. That's a tree with sticks that are planted into a pot, and then money put on the sticks, like 20 baht here, 100 baht here, 1,000 baht there, and all the money is attracted there. And sometimes even, especially in the Chinese businesses, you'll see coins, especially coins on the floor going up steps. And I think the idea about that is that they say that money follows money. So when you have money, if you follow the trail of the money, you will indeed receive money as well. And it's a good thing. It's also a good way to celebrate your birthday. Kun Fon, happy birthday, Ka. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Another thing you might have seen, especially again early on in the evening, if you're in a go-go bar or if you go to a market and you're one of the first customers there, as soon as somebody gets a first sale, they get the money that you give them. So say it's 100 baht or 1,000 baht, and they'll touch the head like that for good luck. Yeah. So Kun Fon, chok di na. Chok di. Chok di. Let's hope there's some more money coming soon. If you've been down Soi 6 at all, or you've been to another beer bar or maybe even a go-go bar, you might have seen the girls opening a new bottle of alcohol and doing something a little bit strange, just like Chu's going to do. First of all, about pointing like this, yeah? In Thailand, this is very bad, yeah? Yeah. Maybe. Why is that, girls?
Because Thai person think if you do that, it can make your fingers gone.
Really?
Yeah.
I never hear that before.
Yeah.
When you was a little girl, did you hear that? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. And I hear a story, I don't know, Dao, you can tell me. I hear a story about if a small child point like this, the poor man don't like, so they put the finger up the... Is that true?
In ad.
They put the finger in the ass, and then you have to lick the finger if you point like that.
Yeah.
So, if you come to Thailand, Phalangs, listen to Phil, come to Thailand, don't do any of that unless you want the... I mean, some people might like that, don't get me wrong, but it's very bad. That's it for the video today. Thank you very much to Chu, to Fon, and to Dao that have come in especially to help us recreate and to explain some of the Thai superstitions. That's it for this week. If you've heard of any other strange superstitions in the bar or just in Thailand, let me know in the comments down below. Give us a like and subscribe. But for now, it's me, Mr. Egg, from the pub in Pattaya. Bye-bye.